I would say to stay curious is probably the main one. Mm-hmm. I would also say, in my experience, there are certain times in my career where there are really important people around me that believed in me more than I believed in myself. And those were really pivotal moments that I can look back on and remember like it was yesterday. And upon reflecting on my entrepreneurial career is just who I surrounded myself with. There's a direct correlation between success and good times, and whether it's earnings and good investments or good cash flows and profits and products, and who was involved and who was around me. So continue to stay curious. You have to believe in yourself. You only lose if you quit. But keeping good company and being able to ask questions and being able to resource yourself with people around you was critical for me, because if I didn't have certain folks around me, whether that's good investors, good employees, good friends, good family, I wouldn't have made it. And it was really critical times where they believed in me more than I believed in me that saw me through the other side. So value your company.
No more questions. My friend, I promised I was going to get you out of here on time. All right. I just want to say thank you to the legendary Jack Mallers. Any year-end ideas for people, Jack? Right? It's hard. Some people say, no, it's $100,000. Don't buy it. It's going to correct back to 60, blah, blah, blah. What do you say? Get off zero? What do you say, sir?
Yeah, I'll go on a quick rant to end this. Listen, I think thinking you're late to Bitcoin is a failure of your ego. I really do, because it's late to who? Mm-hmm. And you realize, oh, you're comparing yourself to Anthony. You're comparing yourself to your friend, to your colleague, to this person you don't know on the internet. And to me, that's a failure of your ego. That's vulnerable insecurities getting the best of your best interests. The reality is, economic decisions are made at the margin. Every single day we wake up and we contribute value to this world. Our alarm goes off and it might be cold, we might be tired, commute might be long, but we get up and we do it anyway. And we make the world a better place through whatever our contributions are. Janitor, podcast host, investor, we contribute to those around us. We got to store that value somewhere for ourselves, for our future, for our family. And you have to make that decision. And every single day, I make that decision, and that decision continues to be Bitcoin, no matter the price. The price doesn't invalidate the properties of the system, the fact that it's the scarcest, the fact that it's the best. And so thinking you're late, to me, is a failure of ego and making yourself so small that you can't act in your own best interest when compared to another shadow or another person. So I think you got to put your ego aside. And when you submit your ego and say, I'm not bigger than this thing, I don't need to be the main character, I don't need to be the best, I just need to be me and do what's in my interest. That's when I think you start buying a little bit of Bitcoin, and it's time in the market, not timing the market. So don't let your ego get the best of you. And to me, Bitcoin's continually the best place to put my time and energy, my effort, my labor. And I would suggest others take a look at the same.
All right, Jack, you're the man. I appreciate you coming on. You have to come back. It's a mandatory Christmas gift request from me. Got to come back on. Thank you for joining Speak Up.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for having me, man. It means a lot.
That's a wrap on another discussion here on Wealthy, and thank you for joining us.